Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome back from a somewhat warmer week than last week. Uh, Today is Friday, January 31st, 2014, and wow, hello, it's the end of January. Where in God's name did that month go? Tom Johnson back with you on Daily Life here. Notice I'm in my gray suit once again. I decided, hey, it was in the front before my black suit, so why not do a second week with the gray suit? Probably be back to the black suit next week, or maybe I'll go back to the gray suit. Maybe I'll go buy a blue suit or a green suit. The options are all open here on Daily Life. As you know, we keep this show off the cuff and speedy. Today I want to talk to you about a subject that I actually thought of last Friday while I was doing the show, and pretty relevant topic. Happened last weekend on CBS. The Grammy Awards. I don't want to talk to you just about the Grammy Awards. I want to talk to you about award shows in general. I cannot express to you how much I hate these shows. In January, or maybe they start in December even now, I don't know. For a period of, I don't know, say 4 months, almost every single weekend, there is another award show. You got the Grammys. You got the Golden Globes, you got the Oscars, what else is there? The People's Choice Awards, the Teen Music Awards, the Much Music Whatever Awards. You got your Adult Entertainment Awards, called AVNs. I just slipped that one in there. Too many award shows. They should just make one freaking award show, okay? That's all we need. Do everything there. Movies, television, what's the other one? Theater. Is that a category? Music. Theater. Yeah, let's go back to the 14th century with Shakespeare. No. Music, television, movies. Just get them all over with in one fell swoop, folks. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, part of the thing is that it's all these celebrity things, okay? They do these award shows for the celebrities, and then the next day on the internet, or in the newspapers, all you see is these ridiculous articles and stories on the news. But ooh, what did J-Law, what did Jennifer Lawrence wear? Ooh, what did Katy Perry wear? Ooh, what did... Oh, it just sickens people, especially men. I mean, we don't want to watch that on a Sunday night, for God's sake. There's football on. The Super Bowl is going to be in a couple of weeks. Nobody wants to watch the Grammys or the Golden Globes. Get real. I mean, a lot of girls wouldn't even want to watch that either. I mean, what girl wants to, I don't know. If you like those shows, I'm sorry, but they're weird and I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, don't knock it till you try it. I've tried it and it's dumb. Just got an idea for Monday. Gonna write it down in case I forget. Don't have any topics yet for next week, so right. Now, what am I talking about? Award shows, right. The biggest of all award shows is the Oscars. Now, I actually don't mind the Oscars. And the only reason I say that is because I've actually been to the Kodak Theater. It's not called the Kodak Theater anymore. I, in fact, have absolutely no idea what it's called. But I'm going to call it the Kodak Theater because that's what I remember it as. I actually have been to the Kodak Theater. And cameras, traditional film cameras, have had a rough time at it in the last, I would say 5-6 years. Because digital cameras have come into popularity and traditional cameras have had problems, as have most traditional media, by the way, newspapers to cable television, as more and more people flock to this forum, the internet. Now, obviously I like the internet because it's the way that the medium that I am able to get my message across to the public. Oh, and by the way, well, never mind, I'll talk about that next week. It's not really important and I may not get to it. So. Just leave it at that. This is great. I keep thinking up topics for next week as I'm just sitting here. If you watch the show, you know that this is a regular occurrence here on Daily Life. I think up a topic and I must write it down, lest I forget it. So the award shows. Now, if you ever visit the Kodak Theater, or whatever it's called now, I don't mean any copyright infringement or anything on that. I just can't remember what it's called now. Let's call it the Hollywood and Highland Center, because that's the generic title that they slapped on until they got a new sponsor. And that's the street corner in Hollywood where the formerly known as Kodak Theater is located. Piece of trivia for you. We're all about that kind of stuff here at Daily Life. If you don't know that by now, you should probably watch more regularly, or go back through the list and watch some previous episodes. I want my view count higher. Just like an advertiser or a TV network, I'm all about viewership. I mentioned to you on Monday that over the weekend, we surpassed 200 views on Daily Life. We're probably up now. I'm taping this in advance, but I would suspect that we're probably around 225, 240, maybe 250 by now. So thank you for watching. I hope for many more months, possibly years, together on this program. It truly is. It's a great way to pass time. Tell your friends. Anyway, so what I was going to say about the Kodak Theater, Hollywood Highland, whatever you want to call it, center, is that you can't take pictures in there. I think it's ABC. I could be wrong on that. It's one of the big three networks, and I don't think it's NBC. It's either CBS or ABC, and I think it's ABC. I'm almost positive it's ABC. Has exclusive rights to the distribution of the inside of that theater, or center, whatever it's called. Now, this is for the Oscars, obviously, because that's the best event that's known there. Well, obviously, you're not going to build a theater and then use it once a year, although that is kind of what they do. But what they do is they rent it out to other people. Now, sometimes shows like American Idol or, I don't know, that's the only show I can think of that does it. I'm sure there are other ones, though. Need a big space like that to do their shows, and the Kodak Theater's there in Hollywood, and they will rent it out. But the fee to get the rights for broadcasting from that location for even one day it's insane. Like, I don't have the figures, but it's a lot of money. You got to be loaded. And American Idol, being one of the top-rated television programs, is loaded. They make a lot of money, and so sometimes they will rent out the Kodak Theater. If I had a lot of money, I might do it too. Interestingly enough, also, as I talk about the Oscars here as my particular favorite award show, Oscars, you're not allowed to sell an Oscar. The Academy, quote unquote, which is the people that do that, you can't sell the Oscar because they literally want to make them priceless. They do not. People ask, when I was in California and when people are there, they ask, how much is an Oscar worth? And they say, it's priceless. The Academy that controls the Oscars really wants that to be true. And so if everyone gets out there into the public, you have to sell it back and forth for, I think it's $1. This is done so that an Oscar really is priceless. And they keep them, the stars, but you can't sell them, and if you want to give it back, you've got to give it back to the people that run the Oscars, called the Academy. The Academy of what, I don't ask. And they're supposed to be priceless. It's supposed to be as close to a priceless thing as you can get in these times, when people are obsessed with money and everything has a price and a value. Okay, well, that's about all I had to say for this week. I do thank you for tuning in on this, the 60th, I believe, episode of The Daily Life, starring Tom Johnson. So, tune in next week. The topic next week is elections. You may say, uh-oh, politics, big ticket item. No, I just want to talk about some of the minutiae and some of the annoyances and some of the things that go on during an election cycle that are not about politics at all, but are just about life, like lawn signs and such. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in the new month of February on Daily Life with Tom Johnson. Bye bye.